We respectfully request the Sangha great virtues for the sake of this assembly and all living beings. Please turn the wonderful Dharma wheel to teach and guide us how to end birth and death, leave suffering and attain bliss, and quickly realize non-birth. Cung thính đại đức tặng thính, vì thứ pháp hội cấp nhất thiết chúng sanh, tịnh chuyên diệu pháp luân giao đạo ngã mùng, như há liêu sanh thoáng tư ly khổ đạc là tất chứng vô sanh. Homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one. Nam mô Sa Đan Thổ Sư Chế Đô Ye Ơ La Hờ Đi San Miao Son Pu Tô Xie. Nam mô Tát Đắc Tha Tô Ya Đa Ya A La Ha Đế Tam Miệu Tam Bồ Đà Toa. The unsurpassed, profound, subtle, and wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I am able to see and hear, I will receive and maintain it. I vow to fathom the thus come one's true and actual principles. Wu shang sheng sheng wei miao fa bai qian wan jie nan zao yu wo jin jie wen de shou ci Yun Jie Ru Lai Zhen Shi. O Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Great Master Sutra, Great Master YongHua, all good monks and nuns, and all good knowing advisors, Emitofuo. 诸佛菩萨、智者、大士、师父、上人，各位出家人，各位上居士，弥陀佛。Chư Phật Bồ Tát kính thưa trí giả đại sư và thượng tiến hóa, quý thầy cô và quý vị thiện tri thức A Di Đà Phật. Hello everyone. Today is the 30th, the last day of November 2024. We here at Go Forest to continue discussing the Vimalakirti Sutra. Thank you for joining us. So many people here thought that on a holiday like this, we all take a break from cultivation, but you're not, so that's why I'm here. Anyway, I'm not complaining. Glad to see you. All right. So we are in the first chapter, in the section where, at the very beginning, where it describes the people in attendance, namely 32,000 Mahasattvas, mind you. They're not Bodhisattvas, they're actually Mahasattvas, meaning they're big shots in Buddhism, let me tell you. Next to Buddha, they are it. In my mind, they don't say it, the sutra doesn't spell it out, but for them to be named in the sutra like Vimalakirti Sutra, even for me, for the Buddha to mention the names, they're really big shots. Thank you so much, polka dots. All right. So we went through the good section of describing what is it like, they're like, and it's, let me tell you, it's so eye-opening because this is how the sutras give you a glimpse into the state of these bodhisattvas. Why they're superior? Because their conduct reflects their superior mind, their superior wisdom. Okay? If you have wisdom, then your actions are dictated by your wisdom when you do. This is what they do if you have great wisdom. Okay, so right at 170 here, having accomplished limitless merit and virtue, they have adorned and purified countless Buddha lands.
无量功德皆成就，无量佛度皆严净。
171. Merit and virtue. This is the cryptocurrency of the Bodhisattvas. Okay? They have accomplished limitless merit and virtue, meaning that merit is they benefited limitless living beings. Okay? What about limitless virtue? Meaning that in benefiting limitless living beings, they were willing and they did take a lot of limitless losses. All right? When you help someone, you're supposed to take a loss. Don't help someone, okay, and expect to gain. That is so you. Bodhisattvas, they help someone say, oh, there you go. There goes my money again. Okay? There goes my fortune again. So the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are on the way to become Buddhas. They give away the prized possessions. What's important to them, they give it away. You know what? And that's the secret to happiness. If you like something, you hoard it, then you are enslaving yourself to your like. Yeah? So if I had a daughter, I'd give it away to my daughter, no matter how much I like it. You find it funny, huh? So, and also is our really great privilege. Hello. I should stop messing around with my power cord. Some people never learn, like me. Okay, so we have the great pleasure and great privilege of studying great wisdom from Master Judah. So this is the translation of his explanation of the sutra. So he's very erudite. He knows a lot about Buddhism. He knows practically all the Buddhist principles. Okay, so that's why I'm showing all of you, future generations, how they explain sutras. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, folks. All you have to do is use ChatGPT. And I'm going to translate everything and you read it. Self-benefiting cultivation accomplished. If you do that, you are creating limitless merit and virtue. Only at the cost of $20 a month. But seriously, for us to be able to do this, imagine the kind of resources we have to rally. Since 19 years ago, we invested money and more money into all sorts of AV equipment, okay, in order to make this happen, to make this available so that we can all learn from these great teachers. Yes, YouTube.
Thank you, Master. We have a comment here from Diego that he wanted.
Hola, Diego, amigo.
Do you know that, Diego? He says, Emitofuo, Master. I was meditating and I felt a heavy weight on my chest, due to the presidential election and what's to come.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, I know. So I said to myself, there's nothing I can do about this.
And you know,
So
over here, I want you, Diego, to know, over here we have one person.
Only one.
Immediately, if you go to self-defense. No, you don't understand him.
Okay.
Sorry,
So I'm-
continue.
So anyhow, he was trying to meditate, it says here, and he had a heavy weight in his chest, etc. So I said to myself, there's nothing I can do about this. So I'm going to leave it in the hands of Medicine Master Buddha. And I continued meditating, but the heavy weight was still there. So a thought came that why was the weight still there if I already put in the hands of Medicine Master Buddha?
Yeah, why?
And
And did you know the
immediately-
answer?
Yeah, he says immediately a thought came, and that said, it's because you don't have enough faith. And at that moment, instantly, the heavy weight disappeared.
I should try
I
that.
felt at
We should all try that.
Good luck, right?
Does it work with leg pains?
I don't know. I said because I didn't have enough faith, doubt was present. So I think I'm finally beginning to understand why the faith in the Dharma is so important. And I just wanted to share my experience. Thank you, Master.
Wow. Let me tell you. Thank you for sharing with us. It only works once. Don't overdo it. Okay. Very good. Yeah, that's called miracles. You see, that's Buddhist miracles because we are very low key. It's not like miracles they describe in Catholicism, where a man, paraplegic man, all of a sudden after bathing in some Lourdes water, and they're able to walk again. Hallelujah, that kind of thing. For us, miracles happen. So many things, you know. Right, very subdued, very low key. It's not meant to impress. Why not? Have you thought about it? Why are Buddhist miracles so kind of banal, so tame? Why is that? Like, you must have some idea. Huh? Why is it so? Why can't we have like boom? The building on fire. All of a sudden, the fire went out just like that. We can do that too. Well, how come they don't do it? Have you ever wondered? Like Notre Dame, when it was burning, we could have said, "Wanyin Bodhisattva, please help," and the flame would go out just like that. Okay? It could be done. Let me assure you. But why didn't they do it? Why don't we, the Buddhists, never do that? Why these Bodhisattvas never do it when in the process of creating limitless merit and virtue? Why not? See, even my devout Buddhist disciples don't even know. They don't think it's possible. Yes, wife.
That's so we're not greedy and attached to it.
Precisely. If you keep on producing miracles like that for you, know what? The rest of the world wants some too. So all we're doing is feeding on your greed. That's all. And Buddhism is about teaching you to be less greedy, not more greedy. Okay? If whatever we do makes you less greedy, then it's better. Whereas if we do things that makes you more greedy, that's not really Mahayana, not at all. And whatever we do not just makes you more greedy, but us more greedy, that's no good either. Maybe you more greedy is okay, but we cannot be more greedy. Okay? It's best that both become less greedy. Okay. Okay. Okay, so going back to 171, accomplish limitless merit and virtue, and according to Master Chusha, this is what you do in order to benefit yourself. It's counterintuitive when you think about it. You always think, ordinary people think to benefit yourself, you make more money, you accrue, you hoard gains, you hoard gold nowadays. It's a very good thing to hoard nowadays. Gold, let me tell you, next few years, gold, psh, you don't believe me? Watch it, okay? And so, that's worldly thinking. But the Mahasattvas, they became Mahasattvas, they became so powerful, so great, have great renown because they accomplish merit virtues. They help others at the expense of their own selves. And that is what in Buddhism called self-benefiting cultivation. You benefit yourself by accomplishing merit and virtue, meaning helping others at your own losses. See, Anthony is not there yet. Anthony is still thinking, this doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this absolutely does not make sense to you. It's not supposed to. This is called great wisdom. Isn't that interesting? And this is why we're doing this. We're doing this to see if these people have such great wisdom, what are they doing right now with the great wisdom? And they said they got there because they help limitless number of living beings already. Okay? And then, next it says, adorn and purify countless Buddha lands. Okay? And Master Chusha says, this, you should understand this as once they're able to benefit themselves, they don't stop there. They don't say, I'm going to retire. Wait, that's not a bad idea. Anyway, let me recalibrate. Okay, after they benefited themselves, next step up is to benefit others. How? Same thing, by accomplishing limitless merit and virtue in helping others. Are we still awake? Have a good lunch today. Thank you for a very good lunch. Yeah, we cooked a lot. I want to tell you, as usual, it's holiday, so everyone's too busy. Better things to do than cultivate. Only strange people would come to the temple like this to cultivate. I would go to to places where I have my photos taken, like this, where I have a hard time. I don't want my photo taken here, go for it. It's too embarrassing. Totally unimpressive. Okay? And so, they adorned. Okay? How do they benefit others? They adorn Buddha lands. Are we talking about this? No. They adorn Buddha lands. They adorn temples. They adorn the whole Buddha land. Make it look prettier. Okay? That's adornment. You make it so adorned, look so good that people look and say, ah. Yeah? It's like when you look at Taylor Swift. Ah. No? Does it happen to you? No. Only happened to me. Okay? So adorn. Have a way of reaching that part of us that likes beauty. No? All of us like beautiful things, and somehow make us more receptive to the Buddhas, to Buddhism. So don't ignore that, okay? I'm learning. I always thought that, we cross our legs, full lotus, and hurt. That's real people. Stop crying. But no. We go into the next phase where we adorn our way places. We work on it. Okay? Yes, ma'am. 5.
Sorry, I don't know if this is nitpicking, but isn't that the accomplished limitless merit and virtual, that part also have benefiting others? It's not just self-benefiting, right?
Yeah, you see, this is a good point. Yeah, this is so Master Tutor. He's knows so much. He can really manipulate information. Okay, so that he says his point is that you want to benefit yourself and you benefit others. That's how it's done. Okay, so he can choose to explain this, but it also means it does not exclude benefiting others. Benefiting yourself is also benefiting others in many ways. Okay, but there's a separation here because first you need to benefit yourself, make yourself stronger, so that you can carry the burden, and then you learn to benefit others by even become stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, so you need a certain level before you can help others, and this is what we call benefiting yourself. Okay, but that's a good point. Yes, you'll find out, and I hate to bring it up because I thought of it. Because yes, Master Teacher knows so much, and the way later in like 5-10 more slides, you go into these names and see how he explains things. It's like it's so profound principles behind it, and it looks impressive at first glance, but actually, it's like a Mahasattva explaining a Mahasattva. But we don't get it. You know what I mean? My interest is that I'm not a Mahasattva. Tell me how to get there. Okay? Instead of tell me, oh, that's what he does. Oh, I got it. You know what I mean? Talk to me like I'm an idiot so that I can get there. Tell me how to get there. Don't tell me that I got it. He does that. And I have no idea what he's talking about. You see, okay? It's coming soon, okay? Okay? And purified countless Buddha lands. I want you to know that these Bodhisattvas, before they become Buddhas, you know what they do? They go everywhere, all over the universe, on purpose. Okay? That means countless Buddha lands. They go to nice places, they go to bad places, they go to pure lands, they go to impure lands, you name it. They go everywhere. And that's required of them. Can you imagine the kind of mind-boggling mileage to get? I go to Korea, I only get 6,000 miles after 14 hours of flying. Okay. Can you imagine if they have to go to all over the universe to help the kind of mileage they accrue? They have so many free tickets. Anyway, so that's countless Buddhas lands for you. They go everywhere. Why do they go everywhere, by the way? Why is that? Anyone else? Because they must. They're Mahasattvas. They don't go just because they want to, because they must. Let me tell you, why must they? Anyone? This is their world. It's a different world, folks. It's not the way you think. You say, oh, maybe I still have one day left. Tomorrow I go to Lake Tahoe. The lady behind you say, Lake Tahoe, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. And to do what? You go to Lake Tahoe to do what? To exercise your arm? Or kayaking? Kayaking. Yes, right. We're helping tourism.
Is that because the Bodhisattvas, they want to learn from, they have many things to learn from all the different Buddhas?
That's true. That's correct. Because when they hear that Buddha is teaching certain things, they want to go there and learn. Okay, absolutely. Okay. And another reason, very important reason as well. Anyone? I'm testing your Buddha knowledge. Yes, YouTube.
Thank you, Master. NorCal Daniel says, because they want to keep challenging themselves with different kind of sentient beings and their struggles.
Yes, that's number 3. Okay. Do I hear number 2? Yes, 5.
They made past vows to serve those Buddhas?
Okay, number 3. 3 and 4. Okay. Anyone else? Why do they go to everywhere? Why must they go everywhere? That's the bottom line. Let me assure you, my Bodhisattvas are darn lazy too. They say, do I have to go? Right, Ngọc nữ? Huh? Hey, Ngọc, do you have to go, mommy? Do you have to go today to a temple? They have days like that till they get in the morning and say, I don't feel like going. Yes, sir. 7.
Thank you, Master. I'm guessing this is everywhere else also suffering.
Close, getting closer. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. What is your answer? 5.
Is to save people.
You are all flunked. She got A. So proud of you. Mwah! Yes, Way Mountain. Too late. See, Way Mountain gave up. because they have to go pay back. They have to go everywhere. What happens is you give them something. You give them a flower, okay? And then you fall to the house. And then the Bodhisattva is now looking for you everywhere. Where did she go? Where did she go? And they can't find you. And the interest, you would not believe the kind of interest that accrues on one flower you give. Over 1 million years, 1 billion years, and it becomes like a Toyota. Just kidding. Ferrari. Isn't that amazing? One flower becomes a Ferrari. Yes, 5. A $4 million Ferrari, mind you. Hello. Huh?
So Master, here the adorn and purify the Buddha lands are. It doesn't mean just to adorn the Buddha land. It means actually do work there.
How do you adorn Buddha lands?
So create merits and virtues.
You adorn Buddha lands, meaning you make it prettier, yeah? Yeah? Nicer looking. How do you make things nicer looking? How? Yeah, my grenade is here. I love these fruits. They're so beautiful. You know, looks like a lũ. No, that's the lũ đạn. This is Vietnamese, I forget sometimes. So how do you adorn Buddha lands? Make it prettier. You sweep the floor. You paint the houses. You add adornments and so forth. You do a lot of things. You do pretty things. You tidy up things. You clean up things. Yeah? Okay? That's how you adorn. Okay? And what is a better way to adorn it? Your heart. When your heart is full of goodness, wherever you are, you bring goodness over. And that's a very quiet way of adorning everywhere you go. Why do you think that after people get married together for a long time? I can't imagine that. But anyway, okay, if you get married for a long time and the man started with being very handsome. I saw it in some of my disciples. She showed me a photo of her and her husband when they were younger, in their 20s. And now I look, that's your husband? I say, yeah. I said, your husband was like that and now he's like this? And still, amazingly, these women still tell me, they said, my husband is so handsome to me. Because the husband is very good to her. The goodness is the most beautiful thing. Let me tell you. Like Judge Rudy says, beauty fades. Only the good heart lasts forever. Okay? So the beautiful thing is that, I don't know about you, but people, when I look with people, there are two faces. One face that's from plastic surgery, I mean your natural face, and one face is from, the shape is from the heart, the goodness in your heart. The two faces superimposed. Believe it or not. So when a face is pretty, but the heart is kind of blackish, it's kind of distorted, if you will. But if the face is ugly, but the heart is good, well, it's not any better. Sorry, bad example. Just kidding. YouTube. The Koreans don't find it funny at all. They also, really? The Americans find it funny? We don't. Look at Master One Tek there, One Tek Sinim. He said, I don't find it funny at all. And Chung Yin Sinim, look at him. He's still like a bell for the last hour or so.
Oh my gosh.
He's like almost bedridden for like a few days. Look at him now. Looking so adorned and so pretty. How do you feel, Chung Yin Sunim? Look at him. Do you have to talk?
좋아지고 있습니다.
I'm getting better.
I'm feeling better. You feel at peace?
Yeah, yes.
You feel more peaceful than before?
Yes, Master.
You feel more boring than before? Never mind. Okay.
Yes, Master.
Anyone notice that he changed? Anyone? You don't know him as well as I do. Did he change or not? I'm testing you. Master Z, did he change?
It's difficult to say, Master.
Difficult to see, so blurry. Master Z said, I can't see his face.
Blurry.
He's so many excuses. I want you to learn, Master Z, not to look at the picture. You look at a person, you look at this more than just the face. I want you to look at his photo again, right there on the screen. You see any change?
Yeah, from the other angle, from the front, so he like the I think the energy is kind of calm and like more sweet.
More sweet, like more sugar, okay? The front would have a mustache and the Korean statues. That's right. You see, Master Z, you read it right. He is more peaceful. That's a change. Can you see that? You feel inside more at peace, huh, Chung In Sunim? No. Don't you dare say no.
Peaceful.
You say, yeah? No? This is how the Koreans say no. No?
More peaceful.
More peaceful. Okay.
Yes, Master.
So is it worth getting hurt by the back like that, in the back like that for a few days? Would you do it again to feel more peaceful? No. Okay, never mind. He has to think. Oh my God, these Koreans, it's too much. Yes or no? Are you willing to pay the price? Look at him. Look at how happy he looks. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes. He's very non-committal. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, remember, boys and girls, when you're in trouble, you don't back down. That's when you learn. You back down, you never learn. Don't be afraid. We're behind you. We stand behind you and back you up. All right. Where are we? Adorn. Okay. So adorn is not just the outside, but you adorn with goodness in the Buddhist side. If you go to the demon side, you adorn with what? Your evil heart. The demon find you so attractive when you're evil. They come and you, I like you. But when you're good-hearted, they say, ooh, you are so icky. Yes, you too.
Thank you, Master. NorCal Daniel has a question. Master, what if those bodhisattvas don't owe anyone or need to repay any certain sentient beings? Will they still travel far and wide to save them and help them?
That's a good question. That's a good one. What happens when he owes no one? What happens after he paid everyone off? What happens? It's a really, really good question. What if you owe no? He says, I don't owe you anything. What happens? Wow, never thought of it before. Yeah, 5.
It's not going to happen, right? Because they keep,
Nothing happens?
it's not going to happen because they keep helping people and they keep.
They keep helping people? But if they don't owe anyone anything, why should they keep on helping?
What I mean is like it's limitless, right? So it's not there's no limit. So it's not going to be an end.
But he's saying, but his work is also endless. Therefore, one day, someday, he's going to be no more debts. They're all paid up, huh? Absolutely. It's a good point. What if it's paid up?
Dạ thưa thầy, they still have their vow to help people.
The vow to help people. But the question is, what if they don't owe anyone? Is it possible they don't owe anyone? Yes, answer yourself. Number 4.
Master, I guess my question is that the only reason that Bodhisattvas travel, to pay back, or?
Part of it is sightseeing. Yeah. Sometimes they have Michelin 3-star restaurants, and they said, hey, it's worth a detour. They're supposed to go to Russia to help out, but actually they detour to Budapest to try the new restaurant. Okay? Is it possible? Is it possible that they ever run out of debts? JMT.
Maybe they take offering at the same time.
What?
They take offering at the same time.
They keep offering at the same time?
Yeah, they take offering at the same time. They try not to end all the debts.
So the Chinese explanation is that they make sure they never end.
Yes.
Yeah, I translated from Chinese into English for her. Okay? He says, the Chinese says, I will never let it end. It's so Chinese. Yes, JMT. YouTube.
Thank you, Master. Diego says, Emitofuo, Master, because of their compassion, they will look to create affinities with everyone in the universe and keep helping and keep creating merit and virtue.
Diversion. Okay, anyone else? Is it possible that the debts will ever run out? No. Wei Mao, comment.
Oh, I was just about to say no, Master, because the time is limitless. So at the
You
point
cheating.
Yeah.
He's so fast. He was, yeah, of course it's going to run out. All that have a date of limit. But as soon as I heard no, he said, yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Hong, you're very fast on your feet. Cannot trust these people. Okay. No, they will never run out. Never, ever. Wei Mao.
Master, I was going to say no, but I have an excuse, a reason.
Yeah,
Given
what's
that-
your excuse?
Well, given that even like we have Sakyamuni, Buddha's Dharma, even Buddha has that to give it to us, because otherwise we would not have Buddhism, Buddha Dharma to start. So even Buddha has affinity with us and still have some reason to give back to us, then how could Bodhisattva be able to finish the debt?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So basically, the process is that they come and help, and those living beings are willing to accept the help because the Bodhisattvas owe them. That's why the living beings simply are collecting what is owed to them. That's how they feel. They feel entitled to get it. Have you ever felt like someone helps you? Say, oh, of course, I take it. And it feels so natural, you're supposed to accept it. Never happened to you? Happened to me all the time. Master, oh yeah, of course, give it to me. No, I'm kidding, of course. It never runs out. Okay? Because they want to make sure it never runs out. That's a mindset. Because in their minds, the reason they're doing this is because in their minds is, I owe it to them. So that's why in their minds, we don't know how it quite works because I am not in that world, but in their mind it says, I owe these living beings, and therefore I will keep on helping them until the end of time, which is never. That's the only way for them to become a Buddha. Okay? Yes, you too.
Thank you, Master. There's a question here from Bante Varapano.
Of course.
Do bodhisattvas cycle through the 10 bhumis? How does a bodhisattva become a Buddha?
The Buddha, they practice what they're doing here. This is what we're learning. We're learning all these things. You see, before these Mahasattvas become Buddhas, they did these things. They accomplished limitless merit and virtue. They're doing purifying countless Buddha lands. And before that, you see, they talked about, all this list here. This is what every one of them does. As Captain at Sea, they are masters of Dharma treasures, thoroughly understood the profound wondrous principles of all Dharmas, and so forth. This is what they do, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. All right? This is why they keep on doing and doing to the point where they don't think anymore. They don't say, I don't feel like getting up anymore. These people are ungrateful. They never have enough. It's never enough for them. They ask for more and more and more. Like husbands. Honey, can I have a beer? No, not that kind of beer. I want imported beer. No, that's what they do. And that's why, these, Bhante, this is the mode, the OM, the operational mode, or whatever the Latin word is, opus operandi, or whatever. Okay, this is what they do, lifetime after lifetime. All right. 172. All those who saw and heard them, none failed to obtain benefits. Nothing they did in the various realms of existence was done in vain.
其见闻者，无不蒙益，诸有所作，亦不唐捐。
173. All those who saw and heard of them, none failed to obtain benefits. Okay, so you see, the words in action is to see and hear them. So that's why look at the way we function, we operate in I have to stop playing around with my the way we practice in Mahayana, Chinese and American Mahayana, is we make the effort to go to see and listen to the good knowing advisors. Okay, because your good knowing advisors, many of them are Mahasattvas in disguise. And therefore, this should tell you the founder principles of our cultivation here is to look for a good knowing advisor. I mean, you see them, you have to see them, and you listen to their teachings. Okay? And it's easier for you now, for us now, because we have the internet, we have YouTube, we have shorts and so forth. Okay? So it's tremendous because none fails to attain benefits. If you see them and you hear them, you get tremendous benefits. What they're saying here, they actually are understating the facts. None fail to attain benefits, meaning they attain great benefits. Not just fail to attain benefits, but not just any benefits, but great benefits. Because that's what they do. These Mahasattvas, they only do great benefits. They don't do small things at all. Okay? They're not interested. No. Various realms of existence. Various realms of existence is a reminder that because of the karma we create every day, we create the link, the hyperlink for us to go there in the future. And in our world, there are the different realms of existence. The top count is 25. You count where we are, the Saha world, and then first dhyana, second dhyana, and so forth, third dhyana, fourth, and fifth samadhi, and so forth. You count them up, it amounts to a total of 25 realms of existence, meaning that the karma we create right now, okay, they're doing right now, actually are planting, creating the hyperlink for us to go there after we die. So we have these hooks everywhere, okay, via our karmas, okay? And also, you look, that's exhaustive. It's there are 25 different realms of existence for us. Or you can look at 9 realms, or 7 realms, or 4 realms, and so forth. Okay, 3, of course, is desire realm, form realm, and formless realm. Okay, those are general classifications. And then you go to 4 realms and so forth. All right? But the concept here is that we can't help ourselves. As we create karmas, we are creating connections for us to go to these realms of existence after we die. All right? Nothing you can do about it. Okay? And so that's why these Mahasattvas understand that. They go to all these realms, whether it's here, whether it's in the heavens, in the hells, and so forth. They go everywhere. There's nowhere that they don't go to help. All right? Rest assured. 174. Nothing they did in the various realms of existence was done in vain. Okay? If living beings, Master Chucho says, if living beings cultivate as taught, okay, they all get great benefits. Okay, and what are they taught to do? They're taught to, this is the general types of things that these Mahasattvas teach us. They teach us to do, to cultivate goodness, okay? Make your heart gooder and gooder and gooder, okay? Like the cheese. You don't like cheese, do you? You like Gouda cheese? Okay, so they cultivate goodness, and you forsake evil, the evil side in your heart. Okay, and that's how you attain benefits. Don't think in terms of how much money and so forth. Money will happen naturally if you create goodness in your heart and reduce the evil in your heart. And then all those things will happen. It will explain a little bit later here. Is that clear? So it's all the currency here is goodness and evil. If you want to be on the other side, it's evil. On our side is goodness. Make no mistakes about it. On our side, we harness more goodness and we reduce evil. The other side, they increase evil and reduce goodness. Yes, they have goodness in their hearts as well. They're good to their family, for example. All right? 175, they were replete with all merits and virtues such as these.
如是一切功德皆悉具足。
Okay, so they created all sorts of merit and virtue and replete, meaning it's nothing lacking. It's no good they refuse to do. Even a single iota of goodness, the smallest amount of goodness, they still are willing to do. All right? And according to Master Chucha here, he brought up the 3 knots undone. This is how you open your wisdom. I don't know if you're interested. No, you're not interested. Never mind, we move on. You are? Really? No? What? Oh, the new one. I know, of course, it's interested. But you know it already. How you open your wisdom. Master Chucha here. This is Mr. Know-it-all, Master Know-it-all. He says, in order for you to open your wisdom, there are 3 things. The first stage of wisdom, according to him, okay? The first stage of wisdom. You want to open your wisdom? You're on the right track. But this is what you need to focus in on. Would you like to know? Yeah? I have to learn Chinese. Oh, too long? Takes too long? Chinese version here. According to Master Chucha, he says, you need to be free yourself from 3 views of the view of the body, the view of excessive prohibition, and doubt. And this is why this is something that many people struggle. Okay, first of all, view of body. Okay, and he explains much more details in Chinese I care to explain to you. Okay, but he says, this is a secret why. Okay, would you like to understand? Let me explain it to you. He says, not interested? It's too detailed? Some of you are yawning. You say, I don't know. See, a gentleman said, no, I don't want to hear it. I'm bored out of my mind. Yeah. Shanjin, would you like to hear? No. Yes? I have an Indian friend. Every time he says yes, he says, yes? You know that? Yep, you don't know have any Indian friends? That's what they do. They always like this. It drives me crazy. I say, is it yes or no? Just give me one. Tell me. No, Koreans don't. But we have a Korean Sunim here, be careful. Okay. View a body. Why is this? Is it very dangerous for you? He says, this is very important. Pay attention. Because you have views, you are afflicted. Especially if you want an example, right there. I am Vietnam, he says. I am Republican. You see, two big views right there. That's why he's always afflicted. And because of affliction, he creates karma. He fights with my disciples all the time. He's always arguing. Stop it, Peter, stop it. And the rest of my disciples are innocent. We are free from views. We are not afflicted at all, but he's the one who's causing all the problems. And it's kind of interesting when you think about it. People don't realize it. People think they're smart. The smartest people, they have views, right? Don't they? They say, I'm the smartest guy. I'm smarter than you. Yeah? That's what they think. And because they have that view, they believe they're smarter, they're afflicted. Why are you so slow? Why don't you get it? It's so clear to me. I used to do that to my ex-wife. What is it? You are from UCLA. What is it you don't get? How many times do I have to tell you? Okay? Because of that view, you better, and you're afflicted constantly. And because you're afflicted, you're creating karma. I said, I'm fed up with you. I want divorce. Believe me, it's a good karma. No? And because of the karma, you have some consequences. Fruits here is Chinese for guo, meaning there's some consequences. When you create karmas, you have some consequences. Particularly here, because the view of a body, when you are attached to your body, there's some bad consequences for you. It stops you from opening your wisdom. Shh. See? Some people disagree. 1, 2. See? Very clear. When I speak Dharma, I look at the audience and people, your body language says it all. Some people are so distraught, they go, and I pile it on. I keep on talking about it for half an hour. Yes, JMT.
만트라에 관한 질문이 있는데 혹시 밤에 다즈토를 하면 안 되는 건지 여기서 말하는 밤이란 한 저녁 9시 넘어서를 의미하거든요. 여기까지만 질문 드려도 되는지 아니면 좀 더 추가 설명을 드려야 되는지 여기까지 한번 생각해볼게요.
Right, you are. Okay.
Sir, I have a question about mantra. After 9 o'clock in the evening, shouldn't I recite Dajito? Is it okay to recite Dajito?
After 9 p.m.?
Yes, 9 p.m.
그러니까 이 질문을 했던 이 질문하는 의도에 대해서 설명을 추가로 드려야 될지 아니면 여기까지만 질문해도 되는지도 좀 여쭤보고 싶거든요.
Do you want more explanation about it?
No.
Or is it?
No, it's okay. You're with your husband and you want to recite mantra at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you want to explain more?
맞어. 그게 컨디션이 너무 안 좋아가지고 제가 그러니까 다시 할게요. 그러니까 제가 코로나가 작년에 법장사에 있었을 때 코로나가 돌았어요. 그런데 이제 약을 먹을 수도 없고 여러 가지 이래서 제가 결과부자하고 다즈토를 2시간 했었던 경험이 있어요. 그래서 그러고 나서 회복이 됐어요. 일단 한번 끊을게요.
When I went to the DDT last time, I got the COVID, and then I sit in full lotus, and then recite Ajito for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then I recovered.
Yeah, very good. How long have you been married?
마스터 11년이 됐고요. 제가 이 질문을 하게 된 거는 다즈토를 저녁에 했을 때 그 다음날 새벽 예불 할 때의 컨디션에 영향을 미쳐서 질문하게 된 거거든요. 제가 잘못된 데이터가 있는 건지를 질문드리고 싶었어요.
I've been married for 11 years. So after
7
I
years?
11
years.
Yes.
You find your husband more handsome? Laughing. Now the queens are laughing.
He was not handsome.
Some more handsome, slightly more handsome.
No, he was not handsome.
Jumi. So is he more handsome now? Yeah, is he more handsome now?
거짓말하면 안 될 것 같아요.
I should not lie.
Okay, you're right. JMT.
마스터, 제가 질문한 건 제가 이렇게 컨디션이 이렇게 바이러스가 돌았을 때 다즈토를 해서 극복을 했는데 네, 일단 근데 이제 어쩔 수 없는 상황에서 저녁에 다즈토를 했을 경우에 그 다음 날 새벽 예불 할 때 컨디션이 굉장히 안 좋은 거예요. 일단 한 번 더 끊을게요.
So when my condition was bad, I recite Ajito and I recovered. But when I recite Ajito in the evening, the next morning ceremony, my condition is not good.
를 낮에 했을 경우에 아침에 했을 경우에는 상관이 없는데 한 밤 9시 넘어서 했을 경우에는 그 다음 날 항상 안 좋은 영향이 있었어요. 저의 데이터가. 네.
When I recite in the morning or in the afternoon, doesn't matter. But if I recite it after 9 p.m., always I have a bad condition next day.
Okay, don't recite. Honey, don't recite after 9 p.m.
그러면 제가 궁금한 건 저녁에 이렇게 컨디션이 안 좋았을 경우에는 그러면 어떤 거를 해야 되는 건지를 제가 질문 드리는 거거든요.
Then if my condition is bad in the evening, what should I recite?
When you recite, don't recite Tajito. Recite Medicine Master Mantra.
네, 알겠습니다. 마지막으로 마스터께서 지난 토요일 법문이가 일요 법문에서 감기 기운이 있을 때 그레이트 컴패션 만트라를 하라고 하신 게 있는데 제가 궁금한 건 그럼 사람마다 그 컨디션에 따라서 조건에 따라서 해야 되는 만트라가 다른 건지 제가 조금 그걸 좀 질문 드립니다. 일단 저는 앞으로는 컨디션이 안 좋으면 약사주를 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
So last Sunday you said when you feel you got some cold, recite the Great Compassion mantra. So does it mean that depending on people, depending on condition, should I recite different mantra?
Yeah, if you feel after 9 p.m. The Dajito makes you feel bad, and recite the Great Compassion mantra. That works. Okay.
와서 그다음에 제가 궁금한 건 그 다즈토를 했을 때 그 다음 날 새벽 예불에 안 좋았던 건 어떤 거였냐면 머리는 자고 일어났는데도 그러니까 자고 일어났음에도 불구하고 머릿속 상태는 굉장히 클리어하고 맑았는데 온몸이 두들겨 맞은 것처럼 아팠거든요. 다즈토 할 때마다. 그러니까 뭔가 멘탈 공격이 아니라 바디 공격을 받은 건지 그게 좀 궁금했어요. 밤 9시 넘어서 다즈토를 할 경우에.
So when I recite the Dajito after 9 p.m., the next morning, when I do morning ceremony, my head is clear, but my body is very sick. It's like someone hit me. So do they attack my body?
Looks like so. You still have questions? Yeah? No?
끝났습니다.
Okay. You're welcome. You have so many tools. Just try them. Don't worry so much. Try them, and that's how you learn. Anyway, going back to when you have a view of body, okay? Because your attachment to the body, view body meaning you are very attached to your body. And because of that, you're afflicted. Your affliction arises because of your many attachments to the body, okay? Namely, like a hairdresser, my ex-wife used, the hair has to be right. Praise the Lord. Yeah, and so the more you are attached to the body, the more you have afflictions, okay? And the more afflictions, you act upon your afflictions. And that's why there's some consequences. Sometimes your karmas are bad, and therefore you're going to suffer. Okay? The worst part is that you will prevent you from opening your wisdom. Keep that in mind, that's all. I'm not saying you must be 100% free, but I'm saying be careful. All right? You want to open your wisdom, the moment of clarity there in your head is when you're free from your attachment to the body. Okay? And be careful. I used to be confused about this because I said, honestly, I'm amazed because no one ever asked this. Because when I heard in order for me to open my wisdom, I should not have a view of body, I said, say what? I have one. How can you say not to have one? And I wanted to ask someone, how is it possible? I have a body and you're telling me not to be attached to my body. It seems illogical. It seems impossible. Mission impossible. Mission impossible number 4, rogue nation. Mission impossible. Ducati. I'm teaching you a lot, girl, today. I hope someday you ride in a Ducati. Leather jacket, everything. Someone showed her a video, Ducati leather jacket, right there. Okay, so anyway, so it bothered me. I said, how on earth can I ever open a wisdom if I have a view of body? All it means, folks, let me explain to you because it bothered me for many, many years and couldn't ask anyone. So I asked simpler question and said, just don't do it. I said, when you ask them why, if the simple question they can't answer, how can they possibly tell you why? Okay, I said, how on earth am I going to open my wisdom if I am attached to my body, like it or not? Okay? Never ask yourself that. This is the Buddhist wisdom. It says it's because the attachment to the body that prevents you from opening your wisdom. If you believe that, I believe it because the sages say that. They all say that. Buddha say that. Bodhisattvas say that. My master said that. Okay, so who am I to contradict them? So my simple question is that I have an attachment to my body. How on earth can I continue if this prevents me from opening my wisdom? Feels better now. It really bothered me. How do you explain this? No. How? Yeah, no. Mommy, yeah. I'm very goal-oriented. You make me waste time doing crossing my legs, enduring my leg pains. I want to open my wisdom. And if I open my wisdom, I have a view about it. It prevents me opening my wisdom. Tell me how to fix it. Yes, fine.
You let go of life and death.
You let go of life and death? You have so much wisdom. Keep dancing, honey. Okay. How? By practicing Chan, you idiots. When you practice Chan, naturally, there will be a moment in your practice, when you cross your legs, you do recite mantras there. There will be a moment where momentarily you'll be free from attachment to the body. That's when your wisdom opens. You don't need to know how. You just know you keep doing it. I'm not willing to tell you how and why, okay? Because they're going to imitate and know. Everyone will say, I know how to be open my wisdom now. I don't have to do it. I know it already. That's what Vietnam people do constantly. I know it. I know. Don't tell me. I know it already. You know, but can you do it? That's why a lot of things I'm not willing to tell you, okay? If you do, you follow the instruction, you cultivate the way it is, there will be a moment when you're free from your attachment to your body. That's when your wisdom. That's you. Only you can do it for yourself. No one else can do it for you. That's how. All the instructions we give you are designed to help you, free you from that attachment momentarily. That's all you need. And if you want to be 100% free from your body, what do? That's towards detaching from the body. You fly. We speak the same language. Okay? It's the secret. It is everything we teach you is to help you catch those moments. And you don't need to know how or why. Only be convinced that it happened to so many people already. In the history of Buddhism, it happens. So that's why these instructions here are based on facts. Okay? It happened to the people, to our disciples, that we see that they have views of a body, therefore they're afflicted because of this attachment to the body. Okay? And because they're afflicted, they created a lot of karmas. And because of karmas, these karmas prevent them from opening their wisdom. Okay? So we know that. That's why all these things are designed to help you. The crossing your legs, and the recitation, and all these things, the mantras and the bowing, all those things are designed to help you reach that level where that moment where you will detach from your body. It's best that you don't know how. This is why we don't explain this to you. That's the second reason. You don't know how, it happens much faster. There's something called knowing too much. You think you know it all. That's when you get in trouble. Okay? And you become more arrogant. I know, don't tell me. All right? I know more than Master. I don't know anything. Okay. Number 2, excessive prohibitions, meaning that you restrict yourself excessively. You know, the things that it really excessive, like the externalists, they observe a cow's diet. They eat only grass, like vegans. You would not believe it. 15 years ago, when vegan became popular in the US, I went to many vegan restaurants. I ate grass. And I said, I could get this from my yard. I don't need to pay you $15 for the privilege of eating grass. And for somehow these externalists believe that eating the same diet as dogs and cats and chickens will help them become liberated. Because they actually saw with their own, this is why I keep on making fun of you people who can see things. They saw a chicken dying and flying, be reborn in the heavens. They said, I better imitate a chicken. Tok, 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 tok. That's why these visions they have actually are harmful to them a lot more than they realize. Okay? They actually saw a chicken being born to heaven, a dog being born to a higher level of heaven. They say, okay, I'm going to eat bones like dogs, among other things. I used to have a Shih Tzu. And my late mother, forced him to be vegetarian. So she fed him only choy, ramung. Yeah, and the dog loves it. Yeah. She would cook ramung, mix it with rice, and then give it to the dog, and the dog would eat it because he's so damn hungry. And she was so proud, said, see, even my dog is vegetarian. So once a month, and this is, God save her soul, this woman still have a heart. Once a month, she would give him some meat, and the dog goes crazy. And whack his tail. And he swallowed everything. He never chewed. Every single, once a month, she would feed him meat and, whatever, chicken and so forth. He swallowed, I swear to God, chicken bones and everything, so that he gets ready for the next piece. The poor dog. Okay? And so, to me, it's so fascinating. She believed that it helped him, okay, and that he do not eat meat. So he's suffering all his entire life except for one day a month. and then my father, he has more heart. My late father also is good-hearted. So my father loved persimmons, not the soft kind, the hard kind, where it's very crunchy, And so what he did, he said he would peel the persimmon skin, okay? And the dog loved it. My dog, so his name is Lucky. Lucky, I don't know why Lucky, maybe it has to do with Las Vegas. Lucky loved persimmons. And my parents are very Vietnamese, very frugal. We're not going to feed persimmons to dogs. Persimmons very expensive, okay? So, you may not want to listen to this, honey. Plug your ears. This is kind of rated, yeah. PG-17. And so, whenever you give him a small piece of persimmon, same thing. he swallowed the persimmon and then he whacked his tail and said, oh, I like this, I like it, more. And so my father got wiser, so he would give him a piece of persimmon, a small slice of persimmon, and the dog would swallow it, and then we give him the persimmon skins. It tastes like persimmons, so he would also swallow the skin as well. And guess what? 2 hours later, it came out. Intact. Speaking of fruits. Okay, anyway, we go back to the dog's precepts. Okay, chicken precept, pork precepts, and this is what externalists do. They open their their heavenly eye and they see the dogs being born to heaven, so they copy the dog's behavior, chicken's behavior, and so forth. And they don't realize it's stupid. Okay, this is what happens when you have a little bit of skill and you think you know it all. And this is why the Buddhas in Buddhism, when you have excessive prohibition, when you restrict yourself to do stupid things like that, you will not open your wisdom. Never. That's why externalists, this is why, by the way, and this is not a criticism, okay, this is why externalists, the Hindus and so forth, they have the wrong precepts. That's what prevents them from opening the wisdom. This is the secret of life. You all are entitled, are capable of opening your wisdom, okay? If you allow yourself, give yourself a chance. What happens is that people don't know better. They stop themselves by this attaching their body, attaching to excessive prohibitions, okay? When you're a chicken, you behave like a chicken, then what do? You don't eat beef steaks. Can you imagine? There's no wisdom there. Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, I know. That's a duck. Chicken is quack, 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 quack. And number 3, doubt. Okay? Doubt. So if you undo these 3 knots off, view a body, don't attach to the body, don't attach to excessive prohibitions, okay? You follow the rules in the temple, it's nothing excessive, okay? And number 3 is doubt. What is doubt about? The doubt of the proper principles. What are proper principles? Cause and effect. Fundamentally, you do good, you got good things. You do bad things, you will get bad things. No 2 ways about it. You cannot violate that. That is the proper principles. Anything that violates a cause and effect is improper, is deviant. So if you steal, you expect to be happy, good luck to you. It's not possible. If you do evil thing, expect to be happy, you're in for a shock. You suffer so much. If you Democrat, never mind. Yeah, Sunny. I'm Republican for a few more days. And then I become Democrat. I'm splitting, Northern, Southern. Yeah. Huh? Sorry? What is this? What do I want? Yeah, my president won. Okay, so 3 things. Isn't it interesting? What people don't realize is those 3 things is what prevent people from opening their wisdom. Attached to the body, restricting yourself excessively, following the wrong beliefs, and have doubt, cause and effect. That's all. Fundamentally, you do good, you get good. You do bad, you will get bad. It's no 2 ways about it. Yes, 5.
You mentioned earlier that the view of a Republican or Vietnamese, is that attachment to the body? How is that attachment to the body?
No attachment to body. The Republicans have no body. Is Vietnam has bodies. You know? What kind of question is that? Jesus.
Isn't that right? Yes.
Okay, we're out of time. I love to hang out with you here, but it's weekend of Thanksgiving, so forget it. Okay, I'm out of here. Next time we'll start from 178. Thank you, everyone.